Good evening, everyone. So I'm going to show you how I make my broiled vegetables, which is delicious. I use a balsamic glaze, and I came up with this recipe myself. Now, this recipe will make 3 side dishes for dinner. So if you buy the vegetables listed here, you could separate it into 3 separate gallon-sized Ziploc bags, and I'm going to show you that right now. As you can see, I already have some that are prepared. I have 2 extras, and then I'm going to show you my vegetables here, as well as my spices, my variety of spices. And what you should do is you should mix your dry ingredients first. Well, firstly, you should wash your hands really well and make sure your vegetables are clean. One of the things that kind of annoys me with restaurants is that most restaurants or establishments don't clean their Brussels sprouts properly. I clean and take off the ends and cut them in half because I don't want to eat dirt, because there might be microorganisms or parasites within that dirt that could make you very sick. And with somebody like myself who has gastro issues due to chronic ailment, it can be really uncomfortable, to say the least. But anyway, let me start again. Okay, so this has balsamic vinegar, olive oil. I use Bertolli's cooking olive oil, and I use Papinian, or however you enunciate that, balsamic vinegar. You don't need a lot of that. It's 1 tablespoon plus a teaspoon of the vinegar. A little of that goes a long way. So I'm just going to mix this up, and I'm going to move my fresh vegetables. I'm going to put these in a bag later, because I already have them bagged up. But that's the spread of the vegetables, and that's the amount. So it will serve 4 to 6 people. This dish. I'm just going to set that over here. We're going to mix this up, and I do my own version of like a shake and bake. So that's kind of what we're going to do here with once we mix all these ingredients up real well. Just going to pour that into this bag here. And I'm going to shake it up, and I'm going to put it on a baking sheet. Put it on broil for about 18 to 23 minutes, depending on how crispy. I kind of like mine kind of charcoaly, like the broccoli getting kind of charcoaly, but each to their own. So I'm just going to zip this up, and make sure you grab the top of the bag before you start shaking. Make sure it's sealed really well. And this is delicious, and I love it. It's one of my favorite vegetables, or ways to make vegetables. It's healthy. It keeps all the natural nutrients in, and it smells nice, and it tastes delicious. And I am going to, this meal is only going to be 1 cookie sheet, literally. I'm going to cook these for about 15 minutes on broil, and then I'm going to add the steak that I'm going to do. I'll cook the steak for 7 minutes on one side, and then flip it for an additional 6 minutes. Take it off, and dinner will be served. So I'll show a quick tutorial on that as well, real quick. So I'm just going to use this same, well, actually I'm going to get a different fork because this has vinegar on it. Same thing. Here's all the dry ingredients that I have, and I'm show you the recipe for my marinade recipe. Let me hold that up for you. I do basically the same thing. I mix all the dry ingredients first, and then I add, oops, I dropped my recipe cards. Uh-oh. It is what it is. I am perfectly imperfect. So this has Worcestershire sauce, and water, and cooking olive oil again. That Bertolli cooking olive oil, which I really like because it can be used for high temperatures. And you still get that flavor of olive oil instead. Take care of all this here. So same thing here. I'm going to add my steak into this marinade mix here. And while this is cooking for the next 15 minutes, it's going to be in this marinade. And then I will add the steak. I'll separate the vegetables halfway, and I'll make another tutorial with that. Well, thank you for watching my perfectly imperfect self here tonight. And I hope you all have a blessed evening, and stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.